So I've been thinking for the last couple of days about how many images as photographers we put out in the world with clients. So I'm aware there are lots of different types of sports photography, and I don't mean that from a sports point of view, I mean that also from a point of view of event photography, where photographers are trying to create as many images as they possibly can in order to sell those. And there's also stuff like the stuff I do, which is more of a commercial based sports stuff, which is about storytelling, and it's about a select number of images and all that kind of stuff. And really for me, what I want to talk about in this video is that kind of sports photography. It's the kind of sports photography where you're trying to tell a story and you're trying to record the day or the event or whatever it may be. And what a lot of photographers fall into the trap of is too much in their selection, providing too many images back to a client and just overwhelming that client with decisions of what to select for their images. All too often, photographers, especially when they first start out or when they don't have a great deal of confidence in their work, will ship hundreds and hundreds of photos for a single event. Now, I'm not saying there's any harm in taking hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of images. I know I can go to a Super League netball game or an England netball match, and I know that I can take on the camera itself, I can take 1,000, 1,500 images, lots of burst mode stuff, lots of working through potential options, different angles, all that kind of stuff. What I'm talking about is when you then select all those images and when you hand them back to a client. You don't need 500 photos, what you need is 50 photos. So in this clip from Chase Jarvis from a Creative Life talk he gave a while ago, he talks about portfolio images and how many you should show in a portfolio.
But I also find that it's much better to show 10 great photographs than 10 great photographs, 5 okay photographs, and 3 crappy photographs. Because you're trying to show breadth. No one cares. Studies say that they're averaging the quality of your picture. So if you have 10 stunners, leave it at 10 stunners.
Now, I'm not going to say that for an event you should just produce 10 great photographs, because client demand in reality isn't that. But what clients don't need is 500 images. What clients don't need is 1,000 images. What clients need are 30, 40, 50 absolutely amazing photographs that tell the story of their event, of their day, of whatever it might be that you're there to capture, what you're there to tell that story of. So we've all done it, or we all do it. We take a sequence of 20, 30, 40 shots through a piece of action. But what you need when you're delivering back to a client is one of those images, and just one only. Now, the way you do it is really simple. What you do is you cull, and you cull, and you cull again, and you keep going. So you might go through a selection of, 1,500, 2,000 images, and you might cull down to 100. Well, once you've done that cull, once you've picked out your favourites, go back and do it again. And the reason you do this when you're visually storytelling is because ultimately clients don't care. They don't care about breadth. They don't care about you being able to show as many possible photos as you can. They don't want 20 images of the same athlete doing the same thing but just staggered through that sequence. What they want is your absolute best work. In fact, often they probably just want 1 or 2 images from each location or each angle that shows off their sport. So be brave with your storytelling. Be brave with your image cull. Be brave to just put the best work out there that you can possibly do. It's difficult, it's hard. I know I overshot in 2019. I delivered far too many images at points. We all do it. But be brave, because ultimately you don't need 500 photos, you need 50.